Whoa. Illuminati. I'm not part of the Illuminati. Just saying. Hey! So welcome back to my channel. Okay, I literally filmed this video and I realized when I exported it that it wasn't in focus. YouTuber problems. Holy cow, that was really annoying. But I'm going to film it again because I've wanted to do this video for so long, and it is the monthly favorites video. I feel like this is the kind of video that I really enjoy watching, and it's very cool that I get to finally make a video like this. So yeah, October's been a really crazy busy month. I don't know if you guys are like this, but I always feel the most like productive and or stressed out during the month of October. I feel like October is just bam 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 in terms of like stuff that needs to be like getting done, and it's also like the month where I feel like a lot of change happens. Like last October was when I started really getting into like working out and stuff, and it worked out for me. I got into a really good like fitness habit last October and I kept it up, and this month it's kind of been all about YouTube and some other creative like things that I've been working on, which I'll get into in this video. But with that said, I guess we'll start talking about some of the products that I've been really into this whole month, and yeah. Cool. So the first product that I've been really into this month is the Sun & Park Beauty Water. This is like a hyped up product from South Korea. It's like the thing to get when you're over there, and like in the past year there's just been so many like beauty bloggers and whatnot talking about this. It's essentially a toner, but it also has exfoliating properties with it, and you could also use it as like a refreshing like spray or setting spray, I guess. Maybe not a setting spray, but you can just use it as a spray like midday if you're looking to kind of refreshen yourself up. I saw this when I was in Korea this past summer, and I was going to get it, but I was like, you know what, I don't really need another toner because I already have like 5 of them. But I had the opportunity from stylekorean.com to pick out a few products to try out, and then this was one of them, and I actually absolutely fell in love. It's a solid like toner. It's not, I don't really think it does anything quite unique, but it's just very multifunctional. I use it in the morning and nighttime. It doesn't irritate my skin. I feel like it really preps it well for anything else that you might be putting on. It also gets rid of any like sunscreen or like BB cream that you might have on at the end of the day. It smells really nice. It smells really good, and it has a lot of like interesting ingredients in it. I think it has a bit of rose water and lavender in it, which is very calming for your skin, and it's just very moisturizing. It's like a no-brainer. I would say it's like one of those products that like, I don't know, like it doesn't really do anything quite like unique, but it just does what it says it's going to do, which is tone and kind of moisturize your skin. So solid. Also, this packaging, like look at it. This is so my aesthetic. What do you think? Like black gray. What aesthetic. But yeah, I really like the packaging of it too, and yeah, I think it's something that I would continue to buy. Next thing that is on my list of monthly favorites is sunscreen, and this month has been so rainy, but I've been really into the Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Sunscreen. It is an SPF 35, and it is for normal to oily combination skin. What I really like about it is that it doesn't really smell like sunscreen, which I can't stand the smell of typical sunscreen. It's meant for oily skin, which usually means that it won't break you out, because I have really acne prone skin, and so I have to be really careful with the products that I use. But this one hasn't ever broken me out. I've been using it since probably like this past June, and I really like it. I've been using it more this month though, and I just find that my skin doesn't get oily at the end of the day, and it has a light tint to it. So if you don't have, like, if you want to venture into the whole world of like coverage and BB creams and whatnot, this is definitely a good place to start, because it just has a very nice light tint, and it will it looks very natural, and it does what it does. It protects you from the sun, and that's how you stay young, you know what I mean? Like, you have to wear sunscreen every day for you to protect your skin, because it's better to prevent than to treat. That's a tip that I learned, and I really go by it. So yeah, check it out if you're in the market for a sunscreen. Paula's Choice like rocks. Next thing on my list is this bottle right here. It's from acne.org. It is their benzoyl peroxide 2.5% treatment. I have suffered from acne since I was 12 years old. I'm thinking about doing like a whole YouTube like series on acne and acne skincare. I've really done it all, and even to this day, like I still have to use topicals like benzoyl peroxide, and I feel like the one from this website is so good. It's a gel-based formula, which is really nice. It doesn't really dry out the skin, and it is bang for your buck, because typically benzoyl peroxide for like this amount will cost like $8, $6 to $8, and that really adds up quite a bit. And for those of you that don't know, benzoyl peroxide is one topical treatment that's very common to you, that people use for acne. And essentially what it does is that it oxygenates your pores. It adds more oxygen in, so it prevents bacteria from multiplying. Which is also the reason why your skin tends to dry out quite a bit, which is why I use some other like moisturizing skincare products to kind of like combat that. Maybe I'll do like another video about that. Let me know if you want to see that in the comment section below. But yeah, I've been using this a lot this month, and my skin has definitely cleared up. Cool. And next thing on the list is something really fun. Or at least I think it's fun. It's the Giorgio Armani CC Cream Illuminescence. This is a very like bougie product, I guess. It's like $50, so I know it's kind of expensive, but it is such a solid investment in my opinion. I got introduced to this last September, and I still use it. I still repurchase it. It is the most natural looking base product. If you're looking for like the most natural base product to use with your hands, it's this. But with that said, it provides absolutely no coverage. So if you're going to be using this to kind of cover up like red marks or whatever, like skip this product. But if you're looking for something just to even your skin out and make it look really natural, this will do its job. I get so many compliments on my skin when I use this, and I am in the shade 4. I don't know if it corresponds to like a name or anything, but yeah, it really serves what it says. It provides like a very natural, like illuminating quality to the skin and a nice sheen to it. And it also has SPF 35, so that's also another big bonus with it. So yeah, whoa, Illuminati. I'm not part of the Illuminati, just saying. Anyways, this is a good product if you're looking for like a very like no-brainer sunscreen and you're willing to invest a little bit more for the quality. I would definitely suggest the Giorgio Armani. Actually, all of Giorgio Armani's like base product lines are solid, so yeah, great. So next thing that is on my list is a fragrance. I don't think I've ever featured a fragrance in my videos before, but it is the Tam Dao EDT by Diptyque. Ugh, smells so good. This is a little bit pricier, that's for sure, but it looks so good on the counter, and it's so Instagram worthy and so aesthetic. Don't you guys think? No, besides that, it actually is a really nice fragrance that's unisex. It has a bit of like sandalwood in it, a little bit of like lavender and cedar. It's like a woody floral musk, and it works really, it's very unisex. That's one thing that I would say. And here's like a little thing about me. I always like to buy a fragrance in the fall time, because I feel like with the fall is when a lot of interesting things happen. School starts again. You might be starting a new job. So a lot of memories are meant to be made in the fall time, I feel like. So I always buy a fragrance in the fall so that I kind of associate all the things that are happening that year with that perfume, because I can smell a perfume that I used maybe 2 years ago or even last year, and it'll bring me right back to things that I did at that time period. Like scent is such a strong trigger of like memory. So yeah, that's something that I do. I don't know if you guys do that, but so this fall it was all about the Tam Dao. I'm so scared that I'm gonna drop this. There goes $200 on the toilet, but yeah, I didn't drop it yet. But yeah, this is a solid fragrance. Love it. It's really good. Go to like your local like Nordstrom's or something to smell it out. That's also something that I do that's a little bit like cheap and like shady. It's like I'll go into like the perfume counter and act like I'm going to buy something and be like, interesting. What is this? And then like we'll spray myself like before going out to meet somebody. I wouldn't suggest doing that, but I do it sometimes just to like try out different perfumes. But yeah, this one's a solid fragrance. So the next thing that is a favorite is a fashion item. I'm gonna just reach down here, and it's shoes. These are a pair of shoes that are always on my Instagram feed, and I have this thing where I'm really lazy with the shoes that I wear on like a day-to-day basis. Like I find it really hard to coordinate shoes with my outfits. So I'll like wear like the same pair of shoes for like the entire like week. And my most worn pair this entire month were these ones. I got it from like a boutique in Korea, and it's like the label says it's designed by somebody named YSH. YSH, if you're watching, comment below and let us know where we can get more of your stuff, because these shoes are solid. I love the stitching on the side. They remind me of something like from Doc Martens. I apologize, these are dirty, but that's how I'm proving to you guys that this is a monthly favorite, because I'm actually like wearing it a lot. They go with pretty much every outfit, and I feel like it's appropriate for like the office environment, but if I go clubbing with it, it'll work too. And the best part about this was that these pair of shoes were like only $50, which is insane. Like I feel like you can't even get shoes at H&M or like Aldo for like $50 unless it's like super marked down or something. But at full price, these were only $50. So yeah, if you guys are in Korea, look at the shoes. There's a lot of like good steals for like some classic designs like this. So yeah, definitely a monthly favorite, shoes. Okay, so the next thing that I am really into this month, and this is another fashion pick, it is my coat from Sieg. Can't really showcase it as well here. It is a navy blue trench coat, and it is so flattering, it is so slimming, and it's so like, I'm really into like classy, minimal, no-brainer kinds of fashion, and I feel like the key to pulling that off is a really solid coat. And it is so flattering. It's such a no-brainer. Like if you can literally wear like t-shirts, like a white t-shirt and like a pair of jeans with it, and you will look so put together because the coat is just so clean and nice. That's like a big fashion tip, I would say. Like skip on like spending too much money on any other item, but invest in like a nice coat, because it'll just make you look like $1,000,000. That's a solid piece of advice that I have. I've worn this a lot this past month. I'm gonna insert some like Instagram photos, like right here, here. It's like probably one of my most worn coats, and I just love it. And with that said, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I post a lot of like fashion shots and whatnot. And if you're into that, like follow me. It's at ricky.e.choi. I'll leave the link below as well. But yeah, it's definitely one of my most worn items. I love it. You can't really go wrong with a blue trench coat. Cool. So the final thing that I am really into this month, which is not really a beauty or fashion favorite at all, it's a website actually, and it's called Skillshare.com, or was it .net? It's a really cool site where like different creators will upload classes and tutorials on different projects and whatnot. And something that I've been really doing this past month too is like updating, like working on my graphic design portfolio and just working on some creative projects. And I've been really using Skillshare a lot and following along with those tutorials to kind of create some really cool images. I'm going to share some right here. And yeah, like it's a really good site. What I really like about it compared to like some other tutorial websites is that the projects are actually like very cool and Tumblr-esque and Instagram-esque and just stuff that you've seen online in the whole social media world, and stuff that you're like, man, like how did they create that? But Skillshare actually has classes where they'll show you how to make a lot of the things that you've seen in places, like really cool gradient tutorials and really cool like color channel tutorials and whatnot. And yeah, those are two classes that I've been really into. This one about color channels. I'll show you my example of the work, what color channels means right here. And also these really cool gradient tutorials that I've been doing from this site called Baugasm. This guy named Baugasm has been doing the website. So I'll link those two channel tutorials down in the link in description box as well. And yeah, so with that said, I've been really in that kind of like that creative like mindset this past month too, working on my graphic design portfolio, updating like my skill set, and just kind of hustling with YouTube and whatnot. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below like how this past month has been for you. Have you felt productive? Have you felt stressed out? I know a lot of you guys are in school, and October is really like all about exams and whatnot. So yeah, just let me know. And if you haven't already, make sure you have hit that subscribe button right below, and hit that like button, because it really shows me that you guys really like content like mine, and it's very motivating to make more videos. So yeah, I guess I will catch you guys later. See you later.